YouTube family. Woo! 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 This was the Monday that was just so overwhelming and so many things. Hi, YouTube family. Auntie is here. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. There are curls. There's scoop. It's not cute, not knowing. I'll be making faces. The wig will be shaking. But we're gonna start with a hug. We gotta. There's so many things. I don't know where to start. There's so many things. We're gonna start with Coolio. No funeral for Coolio. Why? See why? Coolio did not want a funeral. The 59-year-old rapper, best known for Gangsta's Paradise, Grammy Award-winning huge artist in the 90s, he doesn't want a funeral. His longtime girlfriend, who he's been dating since 2012, but they never got married, she did take his name for social media purposes, says he's going to be cremated. Coolio did not want a funeral. She had 3 kids. Coolio had about 10, maybe 11. He's going to be cremated. The woman was asked that Coolio was seeing other women. She says, I know. We had an understanding. Okay. They had an understanding. Sources say the real reason why there is no Coolio, I gotta be careful how I shake this wig because the curls start going everywhere. The real reason there'll be no funeral for Coolio is because they don't want the baby mama showing up fighting. And you know they're gonna ask how much money he left, or where is the money, or did he have anything? Now, there were no drugs or alcohol involved. They're saying it was a heart attack. They're saying that Coolio stopped doing that years ago. Years ago, Coolio was on the Celebrity Wife Swap. And the current girlfriend, who has an arrangement, says it almost broke up their relationship, but they got back together. She's a chef, former stripper. She doing all that talking now, but you know they saying, where the money? Show me the money. They want to know where the money is. Did he have a will? Did he leave money? Did he have money in the bank? There's a lot of women out here, and they're going to be stepping up wanting to know, show me the money, or what's going on. Nia Long, this public cheating scandal. In this corner, you have people saying, take him back. In this corner, run, Forrest, run. They said that Nia has left Boston. She took her son out of school and has taken herself back to Los Angeles. Paparazzi recently caught up with Nia Long, and they said, are you going to reconcile with your spiritual husband? She started laughing. She is Scorpio. It's very hard because I think you can forgive, but the forgetting. And think about this. And you can leave your comments because I read them. Why is it different when a woman cheats? Why is a woman cast out as a hoe when she cheats? Why? I think it's going to be very difficult for Nia these next few weeks. The Best Man is coming to Peacock, the 10-part miniseries. She's supposed to be doing press. Does she talk about it? Do she tell them? Don't ask me. She's under a lot of public scrutiny. And for it to be exposed, a public cheating scandal is way different than private. Private, you can deal with it, you and your friends, your girlfriends. But it's for the public. Say she did take him back, and he was cheating again. I think it was the way he cheated. He had something going on for a minute. Right under her nose. Some people say, well, she could have known. Sometimes you kind of know when your partner is stepping out. You kind of know. Something's different. But the public cheating scandal, there are those who say, Nia, take him back. They say she already left the building. Lunel, my girl, I got to shout her out. You know, with Trevor Noah, what's the name? Trevor Noah. Leaving late night. Isn't it about time there was a woman again in late night on a daily basis? I interviewed Lunel because she's going to be in the area that I live in. She's going to be in Atlantic City down the shore. And she says she's going to make it happen. She's going to make some way, somehow. Lunel is going to do a late night show. Love you, Lou. Keke Palmer, y'all know how much I love her because Keke keeps a job. She has announced plans for a new digital platform, Key TV. Keke been doing this. She ain't no newcomer. She's been in this business 20 years, and she says she wants to be able to help other creators. Let's talk Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever. I believe this is going to be the final trailer before the movie, November the 11th. I think it's pretty clear that Letitia Wright, Shuri, is the new Black Panther. Tickets went on sale today. November 11th is the big day for that. Another trailer dropped. Will Smith. Get ready for the Will Smith comeback. His movie, Emancipation, directed by Antoine Fuqua. It's going to be here just in time for award season. This is the story of Peter, the slave who escaped the South, made it to the North, decided he wanted to join the army. Well, you got to take a physical. He underwent the physical, and they saw the brutality and the marks and the bruises from the beatings that he suffered as an escaped slave. You know how things go viral now? Well, back then, photography just came out, and this picture went viral. And the world got to see the atrocities of what happened down in the South. And this slavery thing was real. Many people were saying that Will would be the first actor since Tom Hanks to win a back-to-back Oscar. But then he slapped Chris Rock. Got banned from the Academy. This movie can still be nominated. He can still be nominated. Can't show up. I wonder, will it? Some people felt, release the movie because the other actors shouldn't be punished because of the actions of Will Smith. Will it be nominated? It's going to be very telling how people do. Who's going to be more forgiving of Will Smith? African Americans, white people, Asians, Latinos. Who's going to be more forgiving? He made an appearance this weekend for the Congressional Black Caucus, and they got to see it, and he actually spoke. You're going to see, this is going to be after the slap tour. You're going to see Will Smith. He's got to talk. Will he talk about the slap? He's going to talk about this movie. It comes out in theaters December 2nd. Arrives on Apple TV Plus December the 9th. What is going to happen? How will people embrace Will Smith? Will people like it? Will people want to see it? Now they're saying it's not a slave movie. I guess the after effects of a slave movie. But this movie is coming. How do you think people will respond? I've got so many notes in front of me. Let's talk about another movie, Black Adam. Are we ready for The Rock? October 21st, an all-star cast. Pierce Brosnan, Aldous Hodge is playing the Hawk. And you've got Viola Davis, who is back as Amanda Waller. Nick Cannon, he had baby number 10. This the portion of our segment where I'm just like, Nick Cannon, baby number 10. They're saying Hillary Clinton wants to run for president again. Kanye West wearing a White Lives Matter shirt at a fashion show. He's always doing stuff for attention. I know there's outrage. I know it's trending, but some people, you got to do this. Whoopi Goldberg is talking. Her movie Till arrives in theaters this month. The story of Emmett Till, 1955, the teenager who was lynched and mobbed killed when a white woman said he whistled at me. Emmett Till's mom refused to have the casket closed. And this was back then they was taking pictures. And the world saw his brutalized face. She says, I want the world to see what they did to my son. In the movie Till, Whoopi Goldberg plays the grandmother. Today on The View, she lashed out at a critic. The critic said, I couldn't enjoy the movie or understand it because Whoopi Goldberg's fat suit was distracting me. Well, Whoopi Goldberg didn't have on a fat suit. She was on steroids at the time of the filming, and it blew her up. Whoopi had to tell the critic, you shouldn't be a critic if a fat suit is going to throw you off and you don't understand the movie. Whoopi also talked about The View today, how it's much calmer without Meghan McCain, and it is. It is. She also talked about the accuser, the white woman. Just admit what you did. Just admit what you did. Admit what you did. They're not going to prosecute her. She's not going to jail. She's in her 80s. But your actions led that mob to kill this boy. He was 14. It looks like a really deep movie, and Whoopi is, doing the press and stuff to talk about it. Years ago, I think it was my first time meeting Lee Daniels, and I was interviewing him about Monsters Ball. I had not seen it yet. And I'm interviewing him. So I go into, the Halle Berry sex scenes. And he looked at me and said, he didn't see the movie. And of course, he said, you didn't see the movie because there's so much more to this movie than that sex scene with Halle Berry. And it was a good lesson for me, and I'll always be grateful to Lee Daniels, because if you're in my seat, if you're informing and you're letting people know, or you're doing an interview, know what you're talking about. That was a harsh lesson, but it was a great lesson, because you gotta know what you're talking about before you start, especially if you're interviewing the person that made the movie, the TV show, it was a great lesson. And Lee, I'll always be grateful to you for that, because it was a growing lesson in my career to make me a better communicator. I don't know who that critic was, but to say that the fat suit distracted them, I was like, Whoopi said it all. Whoopi got it all. Whoopi got it all. There was so much I wanted to talk about today. I'm telling you, stuff came to me fast and furious. The gospel guy, Keith Wonderboy Johnson, what that name? He had the song Be Right, Let Go, Let God. What happened? He's 50 years old. He leaves behind parents, 2 daughters. He was a singer, songwriter, sensation, died in Atlanta, and no one seems to know what happened. I called my gospel friends. I said, what happened, Keith Wonderboy? But nope, nobody knows. We send out our prayers to his family. I brought up a lot. I do read the comments, so let me know your thoughts. Nia cheating. Should she leave? Should she stay? How will people perceive Will Smith? Because he's coming out and he is doing publicity, and you're going to hear a lot about emancipation. Black Panther 2. It's coming. The hype is coming. The pictures and everything is coming, and the tickets are on sale now. It's not cute, not knowing. Let's do this hug. Because sometimes you need 2 hugs in your day, not 1. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. Subscribe to the channel so you never miss a thing. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video, and leave a comment below. Auntie reads them. It's not cute not knowing. Thanks for joining me. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture.